how's it going? Welcome in. How's it going, brother? No crown made me, no throne defined. I bled to cross that battle line. Don't call this luck, don't call it fate. I made this moment. Good to hear, my man. Good to hear. Can you feel the rhythm shake your spine? I was born to take this final climb. This is not just a dream. Welcome in, BJ. Welcome in. This is the moment that breaks the chains when the world tries to crush the flame. I burn, I breathe, I rise up. What's going on, crazy? What's going on? This is UCW Prime, from the first bell to the next generation. How's it going, P-Mac? How's it going, brother? I'm good. How are you? Sounds good, brother. If you've got a Twitch account, if you want to watch on YouTube, all I ask is if you aren't following on Twitch, go drop that follow. That's all I ask, brother. I knew that. That man defending his championship tonight, actually. This. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? The setup is back. We look like a nerd again. What's going on, Henjay? Might be a little late to have just woken up, Smokey, but, you know, whatever floats your boat, my man. Notifications on. I appreciate that. UCW, unofficially brought to you by Elimination. No, I just want to chill for a second. Just have a little conversation. Let everybody get to know each other. Let the stew fester. Like broth. You feel me? Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, moving in the background right there.
And his name is John C.
That is so ungodly loud. Every time. Welcome back, Leah. Ladies and gentlemen, to start off the night of UCW Prime, it's big return back to Wednesday night broadcasting. We've got Darren Briggs taking on Wwe Vintora and Mike Esma. Wwe Vintora and Mike Esma both making debuts here in UCW tonight, taking on Harrison Rose, the Prime Internet Champion. We're going to sit on Twitch for right now. Sounds good? Sounds good, Smokey. Sounds good. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Hunter will be putting the primetime briefcase back on the line against Reckless Tom Richards and Khan Ra. This is a big night for the Crimson Syndicate on Prime, as this contract gives Reckless Tom Richards an opportunity at the Prime Championship if he was to win it, and this would give Darren Briggs his first championship in UCW. It would also break the losing streak that he has been suffering from. After that, ladies and gentlemen, the most dominant junior heavyweight champion that UCW has seen, Scott Taylor, will be taking on not only Jimmy Dice, but he will be taking on Ethan Omega and Darren Briggs. All three men in a gauntlet turmoil match, ladies and gentlemen, to retain his championship. If he does not win, the next week on Prime, Darren Briggs, Ethan Omega, and Jimmy Dice. Well, Darren Briggs is in 2 matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to change that behind the scenes. I'll let you know who's replacing him in what match. And Ethan Omega will have a triple threat match next week on Prime. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Sloane will be taking on Xandra Anthony and the current UCW Prime Women's Champion, Chloe Adams. It'll be a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere elimination match for the championship. And then our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, a redemption match for PikaBoy, UCW Prime's homegrown talent. Not really, he's in a couple other promotions, but he's our guy here on Prime. We'll be taking on Elijah Baker, who showed up, showed out, and took away the belt at UCW Blood Oath. It's gonna be a great night. Real quick, we're gonna fix this live on air. First ever. Sweet, brother. Sweet. I know you're in a couple other ones, and I'm glad. I'm happy for you. You picked a bunch of good ones to join. There we go. Match is fixed. It needs fixed. Every other one I use my other ones. I only got Elijah for yours and a few of your others. Every other one I use my other ones. Nice, brother. So the other ones that you're a part of, I'm only just talent. I'm really like I do a couple of things behind the scenes as far as like video editing and stuff like that. But like as far as like running it, creation, any of that, that is the respective men. I know you're a part of TCW with Supreme Knight. I know you're a part of TXW with Clown Prince. I know you've talked to Dad Trainer about joining DTX, but real life happens. We miss you, brother. Come back when you're ready. I know you've talked to. I don't know if you've talked to Radcore. Radcore's on PC, so it's a little different with him. And then I know you have talked to QLG as well and joined UWE. So we had a match last night. I know you were there because we were both there. Actually, it was kind of awkward. Ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the evening will be Nicholas Lancer taking the spot of Darren Briggs in this match. Let me get him changed on the match card as well. Nicholas Lancer will be taking Darren Briggs' spot in the opening match. He'll be taking on Harrison Rose, Mike Esma, Wwe Vintora, and Harrison Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Internet Championship is on the line in this fatal 4-way elimination match. Let's get into it. Now, a little precursor. I'm just going to let you all know. A lot of the guys on Prime don't have music, just to keep it a band with you. So it's going to be some interesting music for right now. Next week, Mike Esma and Wwe Vintora will definitely have music of their own. We got 3 ads on Twitch. Like back to back to back. That shouldn't have happened. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring first. I have absolutely no idea. It is Nicholas Lancer. Oh no, you're good. You're good, P-Mac. I can make you music, my brother. It is all good. Nicholas Lancer, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring. This man has been a part of the competition for this belt for quite some time. Finally getting another opportunity at it.
You're looking for a sucker to take it. I might just be the one you want, but I've been doing what I can to make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring now. He is making his UCW debut. He is Wwe Vintora, ladies and gentlemen. Vintora also making a UCW debut. I believe I've already said that about 3 times, 4 times. Not much known about this man other than the fact that he stands at 6'5" and weighs 274 pounds. And as you can see, it is a whole lot of muscle, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly. I haven't seen any new female cause the last couple of times I've checked. Send me a name on Discord. Or if you posted how to become united, I can check that after stream and see if I missed it. But I haven't seen it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring next. I believe he is your final debutee in this match. Mike Esma, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta look and see what he can do in the ring. I agree. Mike Esma, ladies and gentlemen. And he is your UCW Prime Internet Champion, making his way down to the ring now. One of the most impressive talents that we've seen come out of UCW Prime, ladies and gentlemen. Harrison Rose, the Mad King of Roses. Specifically, Mad King of Copyright.
No escape from this endless fight. Splinters pierce through the hands of time. Each breath stolen feels like a crime. The mirror lies, it twists my face. A fractured truth I can't erase. Scream it out, but no one hears. A silent war that feeds on fears. I'm breaking down, I'm losing ground, but I'll keep climbing till I'm found.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fatal 4-way elimination match. Not a lot of good things will happen, but a lot of great wrestling will happen indeed. Face 10 back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this one. Mike Esma looking across at all 3 of his opponents. Bell rings. Mike Esma immediately goes after Nicholas Lancer. Harrison Rose with Wall Vintora. Bounces him off the mat. Ref's already in the way. Great way to start off the night. Big bulldog from Harrison Rose. Off the top, frog splash misses. Vintora is back up to his feet. Gets Rose into the corner. Nicholas Lancer with Mike Esma. Showing a little bit more of the veteran experience, having a couple of matches on UCW Prime. Big DDT to the face. Vintora and Harrison Rose alone in the ring. A great place to be for a challenger, an opportunity to take out the champion. Nicholas Lancer going to take out Mike Esma on the outside. The referee was not aware what was going on, not even a 1 count. Harrison Rose seems to have turned the tides in the middle of the ring. Vintora back up to his feet, gets out of the way of that massive leaping clothesline from Harrison Rose. Lancer goes up to the top. Big elbow drop across the back of Mike Esma as he's trying to stand. Lancer now with Vintora up on his shoulders. Looks like he's looking to do something with the barricade on the outside. Harrison Rose with the kendo stick across the back of Vintora sends Lancer stumbling. Going for the cover on Mike Esma once again. Only a count of 2 still. Nicholas Lancer working the back of Vintora now. Big punch to the face. Able to get a little bit of separation. He's got him up on his shoulders. Mike Esma fighting back against the champion. Not enough though. Harrison Rose with a massive kick and then a chair shot sends Mike Esma back down. Big DDT. Vintora's fired up on the other side, ladies and gentlemen. Grabs him by the back of the head. Harrison Rose seems to be in control here. Looking at Nicholas Lancer like he wants to take him out. Mike Esma feeding off the crowd. Big kick misses. Vintora falls down as well. He's got him by the back. Big German suplex. Ref couldn't even get to 1 before the count got broken up. Back underneath the ring. Trash can in hand. Harrison Rose off the top rope misses. Nicholas Lancer taking advantage of the misstep from his opponent. Big clothesline takes him down. Big punch to the back of the head of Nicholas Lancer. He's got him up on his shoulders. Rose fights back. Big elbows to the face. Mike Esma making his way around the corner. Rose catches him. Trying to clear house right now. Big knee to the face. German suplex to end it off. Vintora bounces Lancer off the ring. Knocks the chair out of his hands. Vintora looking for something. Big elbows to the face. Once again, a big reversal from the internet champion. Huge kick misses. Vintora gets out of the way. Esma throws Rose into the referee. Down on top of the trash can, bouncing off of it. Harrison Rose not in a good position to retain his championship as of this moment. Nicholas Lancer working the arms of Vintora. Vintora probably the biggest man in this match. Taking out the legs and taking out the arms is probably a great place to start. Harrison Rose going for a cover, only 1 on Mike Esma. Picked up as well. Trash can in hand. Harrison Rose through the ropes. Huge shoulder tackle sends Mike Esma spilling down onto the outside. Goes over the steel steps. Vintora and Lancer going at it. Rose heads back inside. Vintora up through the ropes. Harrison Rose on the top rope. Vintora trying to take him down. Big double axe handle from Harrison Rose. Nicholas Lancer catches Esma with a huge chair shot across the face. Harrison Rose drops the heels across the body of Wall Vintora. Going for a submission, no. Massive move, does a lot of damage to the knees. Harrison Rose was going for a big gut kick. Nicholas Lancer barely got out of the way. Off of his shoulders, takes the legs out from underneath him. Harrison Rose back up to his feet, catches Mike Esma with a huge kick to the guts, drops him down onto his knees. Nicholas Lancer now in the corner. Harrison Rose looks locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Big punch to the face. Hurricane Rana off the top. Wwe Vintora takes him down. Rose heads right back outside. Now working on Esma, who's making his way up to his feet. He's got him by the head. Big punch. And a drop kick sends Nicholas Lancer onto the outside. Vintora and Harrison Rose once again. Onto the ladder. Huge neck breaker. Vintora gets out of the ring. Harrison Rose misses the drop kick. Into the ropes. Big punch to the face from Mike Esma. Gets Harrison Rose back onto the inside, going for the cover. Only a count of one. Off the ropes, Esma catches him. Massive kick to the champion. Takes him down. Ladder getting set up. Throws it down on top of Esma. Going for the cover once again. Harrison Rose. Not even a count of one. The referee takes too long to get into the ring once again. Vintora back in. Elbow drop misses. Off the middle rope. Huge forearm to the face of the champion. Vintora's got Esma up. Gets out of the way. Big elbow to the back of the knee. Knees to the body. Huge combination. Gets taken out. Nicholas Lancer's got Esma up. Drops him down onto his face. Harrison Rose on the outside going for a submission on Wwe Vintora. Vintora able to get out of the hold. Throws the champion into the referee once again. Massive neck breaker down onto the steel chair. Lancer takes the legs out from underneath Vintora. Goes for the cover on Rose. Only a count of one once again. Big kick to the face from Rose. Going for another cover. Only two. Kendo stick misses. Mike Esma's got him up. Drops him down onto his shoulders. Going for a cover with a leg across the chest of the much bigger man. Only a count of two. Vintora still in this match. Rose going for a cover on Lancer. Only a count of two as well. Harrison Rose fired up, showing that he's still got energy, still ready to go in this match. Esma with a trash can in hand. Big punch to the face. Lancer gets Harrison Rose down onto his shoulders. Vintora focusing on Esma now on the outside. Drops him down onto his shoulders. Huge damage to the neck. Once again, Vintora goes for it. Esma gets out of the way of that one. Nicholas Lancer, huge move onto the outside, takes out Harrison Rose once again. Vintora, he might have a submission locked in on Mike Esma. Mike Esma gets out, ladies and gentlemen. He's still in this. Big punches to the face of Vintora. Harrison Rose fights back against Nicholas Lancer. He taunts in his face. Esma gets up, the big man on his shoulders. Big punches to the body, clothesline as well. Rose back into the inside. Into the ropes. Harrison Rose with a leapfrog, drops down. Huge move sends Mike Esma onto the mat. Table getting set up once again. Vintora takes out Lancer. Big spear into the corner. Harrison Rose not done. Two spears into the turnbuckles. Harrison Rose gets out of the way of the huge move from Wwe Vintora. I got a little excited. Hold on. Wwe Vintora with huge kicks to the face. Esma rolls back onto the ring, going for the cover, trying to take out the competition. Mike Esma has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. Vintora with 1 elimination in this match thus far. Into the corner, Nicholas Lancer looking for something big. Huge European uppercut. Lancer got Harrison Rose in his sights now. Big punch to the face. Nicholas Lancer trying to take down Vintora. Going for the cover. Only one. Harrison Rose in the corner trying to catch his breath. Nicholas Lancer noticing. Huge kick to the body. I saw it before I didn't see it. I'm gonna no-sell till I die. Harrison Rose into the trash can. That's a lot of dangerous things over there on the side of that ring right there. Big kick to the body of Nicholas Lancer. Vintora's got Harrison Rose trapped. Huge move. He goes for the cover. Only 2. Harrison Rose with a kick out. Trash can in hand, down onto the body of Harrison Rose. Into the table. Rose with a reversal, big elbow to the face of Vintora. He kicks him in the gut. Down onto his knees, the champion looking good right now, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas Lancer trying to put an end to the champion's reign of dominance at the moment. He takes down Vintora. Vintora back up to his feet. Huge drop kick to Lancer. A roll-up cover from Vintora. 1, 2. Only 2. Nicholas Lancer gets out of the way. Big kick to the body of Vintora. He can't take much more, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas Lancer showing the athleticism. Takes the legs out from underneath Harrison Rose now. Going for a leg lock. He's got the champion in a bad position. He lets go of the hold. And sets the fire on table, ladies, or the fire on table, the table on fire. You know, sometimes shit happens. Harrison Rose gets thrown back into the ring from Nicholas Lancer. He knocks the table down, putting the fire out. The ref just got out of the ring, going for the cover on the outside. 3. We will have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Vintora looks ready on the outside of the ring. Took too long. Nicholas Lancer gets to him first. Big punch to the head. Down onto his back. Vintora, ladies and gentlemen, could walk out with the Prime Internet Championship in his first ever match here in UCW. Nicholas Lancer trying to get back into the gold conversation by having gold around his waist. I meant to say gold on that one. It was not supposed to be gold. Big elbow drop. A lot of damage to the face and neck of Lancer. He's back up to his feet. Both men going at it one-on-one now on the outside. Down onto his shoulders once again. The energy of Vintora seems to be leaving him, ladies and gentlemen. He's taking a lot longer to get back up to his feet. Vintora misses. He's got him by the head. Down onto it, going for the cover, ladies and gentlemen. Will we have a new champion? Only 2. Vintora not able to become the Prime Internet Champion with that one. Will Nicholas Lancer be able to recover? The swelling around his nose looks awful. The bruising and scars across the back of both of these men. Off the top rope, double axe handle lands. He's going for the submission on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, will Nicholas Lancer tap right here? Will we see it? Will Vintora walk out with it? Yes, he will. Ladies and gentlemen, and new, your Prime Internet Champion, Wwe Vintora. In his UCW debut, he walks out with one of the most coveted prizes in all of Prime, the Internet Championship. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our next... Did you edit his moveset? Not that I know of?
The letters, Mason. What do they mean?
What's up, Liana? How's it going, Leah? Not much. Not much. And I don't know. I don't think I edited his moveset. I know I edited his attributes to more likely like he's 275 pounds, so he wouldn't be incredibly agile or anything. Like I mean, he'd be quicker. He'd still be able to move, but like he wouldn't be zoom. You know what I'm saying? So like that stuff got changed. But I don't remember messing with his moveset specifically. Unless he was one of the players who had too many things. I just followed you on X if you don't mind me giving me a follow back. Yeah, whenever I check Twitter next, I got you. I usually check it after streams. I can probably do that for you, depending on context and content. Because if it's some shit that I don't want to see on my Twitter, I'm just not gonna, you know, not gonna put it in my feed. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening, Reckless Tom Richards will represent the Crimson Syndicate here tonight on UCW Prime, taking on the current primetime briefcase holder, Shawn Hunter, who has not done anything with it, mostly because Prime has not been a thing, but we're not going to talk about it, and Con Raw, your first ever junior heavyweight champion. So, let's get into the action, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the primetime briefcase. It is a TLC match. First man to climb up that ladder and walk out with the belt will be your victor. Making his way to the ring first, I believe this is Shawn Hunter, the man who should be walking out with that briefcase. This is not what I want to hear. There we go. No. Let's give him this. There we go. The other two guys in this match do have music, thankfully. Shawn Hunter had won that briefcase a couple weeks ago. In the last episode of Prime, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to defend it. If he can win it back, he will get an opportunity at the Prime Championship without having to cash in the briefcase. That is also a stipulation in the contract since it is defendable, and matches can be made where he has to defend it. If he is able to win it back, he gets a free shot at the Prime Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring next, he is the man who was the first ever UCW Junior Heavyweight Champion. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Let me switch the entrance because him and Conra have similar motions. This man right here represents the Crimson Syndicate, a faction that is a part of all 3 shows on UCW. Ladies and gentlemen, Reckless Tom Richards, one of the right-hand men of Rose Daniels, looking to take more assets to the Syndicate with the win here tonight. What's up, Joker? What's up? And now, ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, this man right here making his way down to the ring. He was the first ever UCW Junior Heavyweight Champion. Conra, ladies and gentlemen.
From dust I rise, crown forged in flame. Speak my name and kneel in shame. 1,000 scars, a kingdom born. I rule where others are mourn.
Steel in hand, fire and soul. Carve my path to broken gold. The stone don't beg, it demands. Respect me or taste the sound.
The power this man demonstrates every time he walks into the ring, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely insane. Otherworldly almost.
Throne of sand, rise beneath me. Built by pain, you can't defeat me. Throne of sand, bloodstained land. Every step I take
Rain don't flash, it burns. Ash to ash with every turn. A war god's breath, a lion's law. When I
I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't want to be in the ring with that man. He's a little scary. He's very large. Very, very large man. Put a memento while I pull up music for the next match. Tom Richards working the leg of Shawn Hunter. Heads onto the outside. Conra going for that ladder quite early, trying to get up and out of this match. I can't say I blame him. Big clothesline, he gets taken down. Tom Richards back into the ring, catches Shawn Hunter early, lays him out. Heads onto the outside. Goes underneath the ring. Steel chair in hand, he slides underneath the ropes. Shawn Hunter doing a lot of work to take down Conra now. Big move, busts open the former junior heavyweight champion. Tom Richards hits Shawn Hunter with a massive steel chair shot. Big kick to the body. He's got him up on his shoulders. Off the turnbuckle, Shawn Hunter gets taken out. Supreme Knight, how's it going, brother? How's it going? What is up? Shawn Hunter gets out of the way, big punch to the face. Tom Richards gets a reversal, throws Hunter into the ropes. Gets the big kick, take down Tom Richards. Big punch to the face. Make sure I put this down. I did. Bet. Conra getting up trying to go up the ladder as quickly as possible. Gets him off the ladder. Shawn Hunter trying to take down Richards now. Big kick to the body. Gets out of the way. Big kick to the gut now from Shawn Hunter. Both men going back and forth. These two men have had a couple of matches here on UCW Prime. The synergy is starting to show. On Raw with a reversal. Throws him over his hip. Heads underneath the ring. Kendo stick in hand. Across the face of Shawn Hunter. Tom Richards up to the top rope. Double axe handle. Takes down Con Ra. Thank God school starts tomorrow for my niece. That amount of energy kids have these days is ridiculous. I think they had the same amount of energy the whole time, and you just have less energy now. I felt you on the nap, though. Shawn Hunter, huge move onto the steel chair to Tom Richards. Con Ra alone in the ring with a ladder. This is not good for Shawn Hunter. He catches him. He's got him, drops him down onto his head. Sets the ladder up. Tom Richards into the middle of the ring once again. Tries to clothesline Shawn Hunter. He takes down the ladder. I'm assuming to use... No, he sets it up in the corner. Makes no sense to me. Steel chair. Shot misses. Tom Richards gets pushed off. Con Ra catches Shawn Hunter. Had to remember who I was talking about for a second. Ladder gets set up once again. Tom Richards trying to sneakily take away the briefcase. Con Ra gets thrown into the ladder. He's right behind Shawn Hunter. He's looking for something big. Gets him up. Big move. Huge suplex takes down Shawn Hunter. Con Ra alone on the outside. This is an ideal situation for somebody to try and get that briefcase. Which one of these two men will capitalize? Huge kick to the gut of Tom Richards. Big DDT. Con Ra trying to meet Shawn Hunter at the top of the ladder. Not an ideal situation. Shawn Hunter's got him. Looking to dispose of him early. Con Ra with a reversal. He tosses him off the top of the ladder. Hunter heads to the outside. Ra with one hand on the championship at the moment. Tom Richards trying to get him down off the ladder. Hunter seems conscious once again. Big punches to the back. Con Ra going down. Tom Richards and Shawn Hunter both working to get the ladder off of the ground. Big kick to the body from Tom Richards. Shawn Hunter, big power bomb on the way. No, he drops his face down on the turnbuckle from the elevation. Con Ra gets out. Drops Richards down onto his knee. Throws him into the corner. Big double axe handle connects on Shawn Hunter. Hunter with a reversal. This does not look good for the former junior heavyweight champion. Down onto the knee of Shawn Hunter. Big drop kick takes out Tom Richards. Steel chair in hand. Who's he going to pick? Throws the chair down at Con Ra. Con Ra with a sudden burst of energy picks up Hunter. Slams him back down. Big kick misses. He's got him. Big slam from Con Ra. Tom Richards right behind him, waiting patiently. Con Ra gets there faster. With a reversal, Richards. Con Ra running between the ropes. Richards sets up the ladder. Big punch to the face. Down onto his neck, trying to get up the ladder now. Tom Richards could have this match in the bag. Hunter gets back into the ring. He's going to focus on Tom Richards and that ladder. Con Ra, DDT through the ladder as soon as Shawn Hunter pushes it down. Chair shot across the body. Big clothesline takes out Richards. He wants him up on his feet. He's got him by the back of the head. Big elbows to the body. Shawn Hunter fights out. Into the ropes. Drop down. Hunter with a huge kick takes out Con Ra. Steel chair in hand. Tom Richards coming in for a slice. Takes the chair away from Hunter. Hunter with a reversal. Big punch misses. Richards has got him up on his shoulder. Big slam takes him down, but where's the ladder supposed to go? Hunter rolls out of the ring, takes the ladder with him. Steel chair shot to Con Ra. Clothesline takes him down. Heads to the outside, Tom Richards. Back underneath the ring. Ladder back in play. Hits Con Ra with it as Con Ra makes his way up to his feet. Hunter tracking Tom Richards. Into the ropes. Con Ra with a big boot to the face of Tom Richards. Shawn Hunter gets caught with a massive kick to the body. Punch to the head misses. He's got him up. Drops him down. Shawn Hunter, he's got Tom Richards. Big scoop slam. Scoop! I got you. Big table, it's a normal size table actually. Normal size table comes out from underneath the ring. Tom Richards alone inside. Shawn Hunter throws Con Ra in. Big punch to the face. That was just a sleeper. He just stuck his... Holy shit. Con Ra knocks the table down on the outside as he does whatever he's doing with the ropes. Shawn Hunter with another ladder trying to make his way into the ring now. Big punch to the face. Hunter's got him down onto his head. Tom Richards right behind him. He takes the ladder away. Sets that one up in the corner. Took too long, but he gets out of the way of the clothesline. Richards catches him with a big punch. Down onto the ladder. Huge inverted pile driver. Tom Richards just took out Shawn Hunter. Con Ra makes his way up to his feet. Tom Richards heads up to the top of the ropes. Looking for Shawn Hunter to make his way up to his feet. Con Ra alone with the briefcase. Huge move. Shawn Hunter gets the reversal. Tom Richards up to his feet. Ra with one hand on the ladder. Yo. Big power bomb takes down Con Ra. That was too close for comfort for Tom Richards. Big clothesline takes down Hunter. Big elbow to the body. Huge kick to the face from Hunter. Richards rolls onto the outside. Con Ra catches Shawn Hunter. Big reversal. Huge move down on top of the ladder. Once again, the back of Shawn Hunter is broken. Lays out Tom Richards as well. Con Ra clearing house before going up the ladder. Richards catches him with a massive kick to the body. Big move. Hunter back up to his feet somehow. Big punch to the face of Tom Richards. Another one down onto the top of his head. Both of his opponents are both down. He sets up the ladder closer to the briefcase. Con Ra slowly making his way up to his feet. Shawn Hunter climbing up the ladder. He's got one hand down it. Con Ra breaks it up, knocks the ladder out from underneath him. Big kick to the body. Tom Richards carrying Con Ra over to the... No, he changes grip. Bouncing his face off the top rope. Tom Richards heads out. Kendo stick in hand. Cracks it off the ring post for some reason. Come on, 2K. Another table comes in. Shawn Hunter claps the ears of Tom Richards. Sneaks up behind Con Ra. Richards setting up the ladder now. Shawn Hunter back up to his feet. Con Ra and Shawn Hunter going at it. Big move on the way from Hunter. Lays out Con Ra. Big kick through the table. Massive punch from Shawn Hunter. Somebody needs to climb that ladder to win, ladies and gentlemen. It has been very back and forth. This has been a great match thus far. Hunter sets up the table. Big soccer ball kick to the back of Tom Richards. Con Ra sneaks up behind him. Hunter makes his way up the ladder. Ra just opts in to throw it down. He's not even going to try and climb it. He pushes it out from underneath Shawn Hunter. Shawn Hunter takes another massive fall. Takes the ladder out with him once again. Reckless Tom Richards with a huge reversal on the inside of the ring. Takes down Con. Into the corner. He's got him by the back of the head. Tom Richards throws Con Ra across the ring. Back into the corner. Shawn Hunter makes it in. Con Ra going for a hold. Working the body of Shawn Hunter. Massive bear hug. Tom Richards heading up the ladder while Shawn Hunter fights for his life. Is it gonna be long enough to get the briefcase? One hand on it. Shawn Hunter breaks it up, takes his concentration away. Con Ra interacts with him, drops him down onto his back. Tom Richards dazed and confused on the top of that ladder. Shawn Hunter rolls out. Richards is with us. He's alive and well, looking good. Bounces the face of Ra off the top of the ladder. Big punch gets caught. These two men going to war at the top up there. Another big move to the face of Con Ra. He gets his face bounced off. Tom Richards, the reversal from Ra. Shawn Hunter now making his way slowly up that ladder. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an absolutely insane TLC match. Big punches to the face from Con Ra. Shawn Hunter responds, but I think it might be too late for him, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter with a reversal. Tom Richards looking up at both of his opponents, trying to figure out what to do. He's trying to take the ladder out from underneath both men. Will he succeed? He gets it down. Hunter rolls out to the outside. Tom Richards has got Con Ra up against the table. Huge move incoming, ladies and gentlemen. Down through it, onto the ladder. He's going up to the top once again. Shawn Hunter makes his way into the ring. Big elbow drop to the neck of Con Ra. He rolls out of the ring. Shawn Hunter's got Tom Richards by the back. Big reversal sends him onto the outside. Tom Richards alone in the ring with the ladder and the briefcase. Will this be the end? He's slowly making his way up. Con Ra makes his way to his feet. Back into the ring. Tom Richards, one hand on it. Two hands on the briefcase. He's hanging from it. Will it be enough? No, it's not. Con Ra takes him down. Ra's got Shawn Hunter. Big reversal into a submission. That is not a way to win this match, Con. Tom Richards going to set up the ladder once again. Ra throws him onto the outside, has the same idea. Sets it up. Big boot misses. Tom Richards gets out of the way. Ra gets out of the way of the attack from Richards, though. Throws him into the ladder. But now he is in his way. Tom Richards heads out to the outside. And will continue to do so until Con Ra stands up. Shawn Hunter sneaking up to the top of the ladder. Con Ra can't get to him. Tom Richards ready to knock it out from underneath him. They're circling like wolves. Shawn Hunter has just enough time to touch the briefcase before Richards pulls him down. Shawn Hunter and Tom Richards focusing on each other. Con Ra heads up the ladder. Big move from Shawn Hunter. Both hands on the briefcase. Shawn Hunter looking up at him. Con Ra pulls it down. We have a new primetime briefcase holder, ladies and gentlemen. The first ever junior heavyweight champion is now the third ever primetime briefcase holder. An incredible TLC match with a kind of unfortunate ending, in my opinion. Shawn Hunter just looking up at him like, what you gonna do with that, brother? It was a little disappointing, in my opinion. I already have the music pulled up for the next one, too. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Taylor will be putting the UCW Prime Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. He will take on Ethan Omega, Jimmy Dice, and Darren Briggs, all tonight. If he does not win this match, depending on how 2K does this, just to be completely honest with you, if it doesn't assign the belt to one of them, whoever beats him or whatever, or whoever wins overall, these three men will have a triple threat match next week on UCW Prime to crown the new junior heavyweight champion. Unless it works the way that it should. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a championship match. It is a 4-man elimination gauntlet. Scott Taylor must defeat everybody to walk out with the belt. Making his way down to the ring first, he is your junior heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wild Thing, the Maverick, Scott Taylor. Defeating Con Raw for that belt right there. This man has put on a hell of a performance every time he has walked into a UCW ring. Finally getting an opportunity to put his championship on the line, and he asked specifically to make up for lost time and have all of his defenses that he would have had over the last month in one night. Scott Taylor, that confident in his ability.
I've been rails. Careless hands and fire eyes. Never quit, I just rise.
What do they mean?
Thank you for the subscription on YouTube, brother. Thank you, Turnip. Thank you, Turnip. Stop scrolling. You found where you want to be. Make sure to like the stream and subscribe. If you're interested in joining UCW, make sure to check the channel description. For the Discord link is in there. And then all you have to do is check out the How to Become United tab. I'll have all the information you need to know about how to join UCW. Thank you for the subscription once again. Hope you enjoy your time.
No more floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring next.
Still resolved. Forge and fire.
He is Jimmy Dice. You can't believe you won on your debut. I've seen crazier things happen, P-Mac. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Dice, a member of the UCW Deathlock division, after a couple of hard losses, asked to be moved to UCW Prime. A little bit of more of a chance to develop his talent, find out where he fits in UCW.
The house always wins. Step in the ring, it's a high stakes table. I'm the king of the cards, I'm young and able. 7 come 11, luck's on my side. Every match I walk in, I'm leaving with the prize. Stacking my chips, I ain't here to play fair. I'll cut the deck twice while you just stand there. From the boardwalk lights to the UCW floor. Every roll I make got them yelling for more. All in. I'm taking the pot tonight. All in. Roll the dice, watch them land just right. All in. I win before the fight begins. All in. The house always wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how this match is going to
See
begin.
it in your stance. One wrong move, I'll take your last chance. From ladder to cage,
Jimmy Dice versus Scott Taylor. Give me one. Oh my God, Jimmy Dice with a huge move to start it off. Takes down Scott Taylor. Scott Taylor automatically in a defensive position. Scott Taylor now feeling a little bit more fired up, a little bit more in this match. Off the ropes, tries to catch the head of Jimmy Dice. He does not get the successful move. Misses the big, turns into a Hurricane Rana, to be honest. Misses the big hurt. Big punches to the face. Scott Taylor already bleeding. That is not a good sign. This is going to be a very long night for him if that is how easily he is taking damage in this match thus far. Big move, Jimmy Dice. Huge suplex, knocks him out of the way. Off the ropes. Huge forearm across the back from Dice. He's going for the cover, trying to end this match before it really even gets started. Big kick to the top of the head. Scott Taylor gets out of the way. Big punch to the body. Forearm to the back. Huge elbow to the face. Scott Taylor with a reversal. Dice catches him as he's trying to go for the springboard off the top rope. Collar and elbow tie up from both men. Dice with the dominant position. Taylor trying to fight out of this one. Able to get the reversal. Now the one working the arm. Takes Dice down to the ground. Off the top, middle rope. Coffin drop connects. Going for the cover. Taylor trying to be as cautious as possible when it comes to how long he lets each opponent be in the ring. Not even a 2 count. It's going to take more than that to take down Jimmy Dice. Big kick to the face of Dice. Drop kick misses. Taylor gets stomped on. Jimmy Dice is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Big punch to the face. A massive combo. Down onto his legs. Scott Taylor took a lot of damage from that one. Will he be able to recover? Only 2. He's dragging him into the middle of the ring. Kicks him off. Off the top rope, big move. Going for the cover. Only a count of 1. Into the ropes. Misses the kick once again. Stomps down onto the body. Scott Taylor gets out of the way. Big DDT takes down Jimmy Dice. Is that going to be enough to keep him down and move on to the next opponent? Down onto his knees. Scott Taylor out of nowhere. Only 2. Still has to do more to keep down Jimmy Dice. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Taylor already breathing a little heavy. Calling for Dice to stand up. Big kick to the body. Drops him down. Up the top. Onto the outside. Taylor takes down Dice. Dice working the legs though. Trying to do as much damage as possible to Scott Taylor. If he can't take him out, maybe the next man will. Big punches to the top of the head. Into the barricade. Big elbow drop onto the leg. Huge punches to the knee as well. Taylor trying to take out Jimmy Dice as early as possible. The clock is still ticking though, and Dice is still here. It is a 20 count in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Big double axe handle. Dice trying to get Taylor back into the ring. Will he succeed? Yes, he does. Taylor makes his way up to his feet. Gets out of the way. Off the ropes. This time he catches him. Throws Dice onto the not on the outside, but on the other side of the ring. Up to the top rope goes Scott Taylor. On the ropes. Big elbow drop misses. Huge forearm, big elbow. Out of nowhere. Scott Taylor catches him. Wants him back up onto his feet. He's fired up, feeling off the energy of the crowd. Big combos. Off the ropes. Huge kick to the face. Stomps down onto the chest. And a moonsault to finish it off. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Taylor is rolling right now. Gets him up to his feet. Taylor's got him caught. Big drop kick to the knee of Jimmy Dice. And a huge kick to the face to send it home. Up to the top rope. Big frog splash lands. Scott Taylor going for the cover. He walks out with the first victory. Now the next man making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, is Ethan Omega. one half of your UCW Tag Team Extreme champions getting an opportunity at a solo title like he so desperately asked for so many weeks. Scott Taylor immediately locking up with Ethan Omega, not wasting any time. Big punch to the face of Scott Taylor. Backs him down into the corner. Ethan Omega obviously fresh. Scott Taylor just fighting a complete match. Big kicks to the leg. Elbow drop to the knee. Scott Taylor trying to keep Omega down. Big kick off the body. Gets the separation. Omega sends him onto the outside. Stomping down onto the ankle. Throws him into under the ropes. Off the top, big clothesline takes down Taylor. Omega stomps down onto the arm of Taylor. Gets caught. Ethan Omega with a big move to the champion. Picking up exactly where Jimmy Dice left off. I had to remember who I was talking about 5 seconds ago. My bad. Drops him down onto his head. Scott Taylor. Big punches to Ethan Omega. An exchange of blows late in this match for Scott Taylor. Very early on for Ethan. Ethan is matching everything Scott's got, but he's catching it all too. Huge reversal. Neither man gets the upper hand. Gets out of the way of the big kick from Omega. Scott Taylor, now conscious, back with us. Up against the ropes, not looking good. Big leg kicks have added up much in this match. Went for the spear to send Omega onto the outside. He gets caught with the knee. More leg kicks. A lot of damage to the legs of Scott Taylor being done. Up to the top rope. Ethan Omega misses the big move onto the inside. Scott Taylor dips out. Welcome in, Jack. Welcome in. How's it going, brother? How's it going? Big elbows to the body from Ethan Omega, fighting off Scott Taylor. He catches him with more chops and more elbows. Big uppercut. Going for the cover on Ethan Omega. Scott Taylor doing it slightly out of desperation, it feels like. Big kick to the head. Going for another cover. Ethan Omega might have it. I'm not too bad, brother. I'm not too bad. UCW Prime night, so I'm not, not terrible, not terrible. Scott Taylor with a reversal, misses the leg drop off the middle rope, catches him with the elbow though. Huge kick to the face, misses Omega, lays him out, going for the submission. Will this be the end of the match? Will Scott Taylor lose the belt right here? He big knees to the back of the head of Ethan Omega, able to get out of the hold. Huge kick to the face, misses. Omega's got him on his shoulders. Taylor with the reversal, big elbows to the face. Misses the huge wing clipper. I know it's not actually called the wing clipper. All right, wing clipper is a placeholder. That's what it was originally called because he's the Maverick, the wild thing. All right, drops him down onto his head. Up to the top rope, Scott Taylor looking for something really, really bad for Ethan Omega right now, but it could be exactly what he needs. Oh my God. Scott Taylor with a kick to the gut, working the arm of Ethan Omega, looking to get a little old school on him. Throws him into the middle of the ring once again. Huge frog splash lands. Scott Taylor trying to take out Ethan Omega the same way that he took out Jimmy Dice. But I think he's got another one in his pocket. Yes, he does. Off the middle rope, coffin drop lands. Scott Taylor doing everything possible to keep the UCW former Tag Team Extreme champion down. Over the ropes. Big punch to the face, misses. Ethan gets caught by an elbow. Catches the leg kick. Ref's just over there. Big move. Scott Taylor lays out Ethan Omega. Only a count of 1. Nah, Jack, I moved the camera so that the ref isn't in the shot because like they like to stand in the middle of it, and you can't really see what's going on. Huge neck breaker misses. Ethan Omega gets out of the way. Needs to put something together quick if he wants to keep Scott Taylor down and not give Will Saturn an opportunity to come out here. Ethan Omega looking to put an end to the match. Big punch to the face. Off the middle. Huge move from Taylor, but he's laid out. Ethan Omega. Big knee to the face of Scott Taylor, going for another cover. Slapping the shit out of Scott Taylor. He gets out again. Off the ropes. Big elbow drop lands. Gets caught. Big clothesline. Big punch to the body. He catches him in the gut once again. Going for the cover. Ethan almost gets caught. He does. Drops him down onto his knees. Scott Taylor out of nowhere. 3. Scott Taylor with another elimination, ladies and gentlemen. Making his way down to the ring now is Darren Briggs, not Will Saturn. Like I said, I forgot this man was supposed to be here representing the Crimson Syndicate. He was double booked. Now he's only got 1 match. Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Briggs. We're going to let the Crimson Syndicate's music play for just a second. Let the impact go. Coffin drop off the middle rope from Scott Taylor.
Blood in our hands and we're ready to fight.
Darren Briggs not looking good already.
Fire burns in our eyes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Darren Briggs standing across from Scott Taylor, a very beaten and battered man at the moment. This could be the opportunity that he needs to change his luck here in UCW. Scott Taylor, the bruising across his back, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely insane. Big reversal. Trying to get Briggs back into the ring. Off the ropes. Almost catches him with a massive kick. Briggs not fast enough. Taylor catches him. Got him by the back of the head. Reverse DDT. Going to the opposite court. Running along the ropes. Elbow drop across the back. Sends Briggs right back down. Scott Taylor has one loaded for him. Down onto his knees. Is that the end? Only 2. Scott Taylor still holding on to the belt, ladies and gentlemen. Darren Briggs not looking good early on in his chance to take out Scott. Drops down. Leapfrog over from Taylor. Briggs catches him with a massive punch to the body. Catches him with a kick. Briggs has got Taylor up on his shoulders. Taylor slimes off. Slides right the hell off. Briggs, huge kick off the ropes. That one connects, lands, takes Scott Taylor the hell out. Briggs looking down in the eyes of Taylor as he tries to stand up. He's got him on his shoulders. Once again, bounces the face of Scott Taylor off the top rope. Big punch to the face. Poison Rana from Darren Briggs. Down onto the top of the head of Scott Taylor. Taylor gets out of the way of the big chop. Spanish fly. He wants him on his feet once again. A reversal from Briggs. Huge drop kick, folds Taylor in half. He makes his way into the corner, trying to find some type of solace. Briggs took too long, standing still for just a second. Neck breaker from Scott Taylor, lays him out. He's back up to his feet. Out of nowhere, huge DDT, going for the cover. Only two. Briggs still in this match somehow. Scott Taylor somehow still in this match. Briggs makes his way up to his feet. Through the ropes, misses the spear. Briggs trying to take this opportunity. Big clothesline. He's got Scott Taylor where he wants him. Catches the kick, takes his legs out from underneath him. This might be Briggs' moment. A reversal from Taylor. Darren crawls into the corner. Up to the top rope. Scott Taylor. He's got him. Huge move off the top rope. Busts open Darren Briggs. Is he going home? No, he's not. Wife call, getting ready to head to her radiation treatment. He did say Mitch, apparently. Sources say. Scott Taylor throws Darren Briggs into the ropes. An homage to the man who might have trained him. Looking to go over the top. Darren Briggs laid out. Huge elbow lays out Scott Taylor. This could be the end, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck at the appointment, brother. I hope everything goes okay. Scott Taylor gets out. Goes over the top rope. Off the top, massive drop kick to Scott. He gets a reversal. He's back up to his feet. Takes Darren Briggs down. He's going up to the top. Frog splash lands. Scott Taylor going for a cover. Darren Briggs kicks out at 2.99%. Taylor goes back up to the top. Takes aim on Briggs. Big move. Once again lays out Darren. Over the top. Misses the move. Does a lot of damage to his own neck. He needs to capitalize. Standing moonsault. Cartwheel 2. Scott Taylor fired up, feeling off the crowd. Big punch misses. Darren Briggs gets out of the way. Gets Taylor against the ropes. With a reversal. Darren, big kick to the face of Scott Taylor. He's going for the cover. He caught the champion out of nowhere. Only two. Darren Briggs back up to his feet with the bruised and battered junior heavyweight champion who has defeated two men before him. He's got him up on the top. Scott Taylor in a bad position. Spanish fly off the top rope. Darren Briggs might have just put an end to the reign. 2, 3. Darren Briggs earns himself, Ethan Omega, and Jimmy Dice a triple threat match next week for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, taking the title away from one Scott Taylor. I only say he is not the Junior Heavyweight Champion because he defeated Scott Taylor barely after Scott Taylor fought two other dudes. You feel me? So they get a triple threat for that title. Darren Briggs can carry it around until then, but he has to actually earn it next week on Prime. How's everybody doing, chat? How we doing? See you on the other side. Sounds good, my man. Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, Xandra Anthony, Sloane, and Chloe Adams are all going at it right here, right now for the UCW Prime Women's Championship. Ring announcer, let it. It's kind of awkward to just stand. Ladies and gentlemen, the ring announcer letting everybody know what's going on. Prime Women's Championship is on the line. Making their way down to the ring first. She is one of the most traditional wrestlers UCW Women's Wrestling has ever seen. Sloane, ladies and gentlemen. An incredible athlete in her own right. Seems very fired up and ready to retain what she feels should be hers already. I'm glad you're doing good, Supreme. I'm glad you're doing good, Smokey. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring next. They are one of the most talented women's wrestlers in all the land. One of the greatest prospects Prime has ever seen as well. She is a former MMA champion. Xandra Anthony, ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to the ring now.
Since the first day that I came, now I show no remorse to the ones who brought me pain. Had to burn a couple bridges, let them go up in flames. Now they mad and they calling me insane. And it only took a second for me to see the truth. They look for reasons to hate you. They're scared of what you can do. I tell them all, if you want it, then you can come and take it. But I'm not faking, I'm the best in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to the ring next, also without her own music, Chloe Adams, your UCW Prime champion of the women's division. This woman has held onto that championship like a death grip since the moment that it was given to her. UCW Prime Women's Championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. It is sure to be a hell of a show. So without further ado, let's let these three women do what they do, shall we? Chloe Adams taking a look at her opponents. Standing across the ring from two of the best women that UCW has to offer, trying to take her down. Xandra Anthony immediately goes for a cover. Make quick work of the champion is probably the best thing that she could do for herself. Big punches, misses from Sloane. Drops her down onto her head now. Slams Chloe Adams down as well. Going for the cover. Xandra Anthony gets caught with a big kick. She's got Chloe Adams. Slams her down. Takes out Chloe Adams now. Xandra Anthony going onto the outside, off the top rope. Sloane knocks the legs out from underneath her and knocks her down onto the outside. Takes her down, going for a roll-up cover. Sloane trying to take out Chloe. Big punch to the face. She's got Xandra by the back of the head. Stepping on the hair and pulling at the head. Sloane trying to do as much damage as possible to the former MMA champion. Sloane takes down Chloe Adams as well. Big headbutt from Chloe. Xandra Anthony on the outside, letting her opponents know how she feels about them. In this situation, Sloane busted wide open by Chloe Adams, the UCW Prime champion. She catches Xandra Anthony with a big kick to the face. Yo. Off over the top rope. Xandra Anthony at the top. Sloane heads outside. Big punch to the face. Chloe Adams now underneath the ring. Goes for the kendo stick. Flips her over. Stepping on the hair once again of Chloe Adams. Pulling at the scalp of the champion. Xandra Anthony right there. Drops her down onto her arm. Big punches to the face. Sloane catches her. Chloe Adams with a kick out of nowhere. Lays out Sloane. Anthony sends her onto the outside. Huge elbow drop. Big punch misses. Sloane tries to throw Xandra Anthony onto the outside. Big elbows to the body. Huge knee misses. Big punches from Sloane. She catches her. Huge kick misses though. Chloe Adams has got her. Big move. Sledgehammer to the back, lays her out. Xandra Anthony trying to take control. Takes out Sloane as well. Sledgehammer on her shoulder, taunting both of her opponents. Big shot to the body. And massive shots to the face as well. Xandra Anthony trying to take Chloe Adams out here. She's got her by the head. Big kick misses. Huge elbow. Into the ropes. Elbow takes out Xandra Anthony. Chloe Adams rolls up Sloane. Going for the cover. Only two. Chloe off the ropes, catches the head of Xandra Anthony. Huge move. We saw that earlier from Scott Taylor. Adams heads outside. Trash can in hand. Throws it into the face of Sloane, knocks her down. Up on her shoulders. Bulldozes through Sloane. Chloe Adams catches Sloane, but she drops down onto her knees, bounces her head off of her own head. Big punch All three women going at it on the outside. Holy shit. Drops her face down onto the corner of the ladder. Sloane up on the shoulders of Chloe Adams. Throws her into the ring post. Xandra Anthony gets Sloane away from Chloe. Trying to get her up against that table, it looks like. Decides to throw her in the ring instead. And brings the table in the ring with her now. Sloane up to her feet. Chloe Adams with the trash can on the outside. Sloane takes the table. Trash can now on the inside. Face of Sloane gets bounced off the turnbuckle. Chloe catches her with a massive kick. Chloe Adams waiting for Xandra Anthony to stand. Takes out the legs from underneath her. Going for the cover. Only a count of one. Big clothesline from Sloane. Huge punch from Chloe Adams as well. Down onto her knee. Chloe Adams looking at both of her opponents laying on the mat. A prime opportunity for a champion. Huge Hurricane Rana. She lays out Xandra Anthony. Sets up the table now. Throws it out. Big punch misses. Xandra Anthony catches her. Big kick to the gut. Into the ropes. Huge elbow lands. Chloe Adams almost catches the head of Xandra Anthony once again. Sloane gets cut, catches her with a massive chair shot, takes out Chloe as well. She sets it up in the corner now. Xandra Anthony pounding her chest on the outside. Fired up, massive Superman punch. Lays out Sloane. Bounces Chloe Adams off the turnbuckle. Trash can in hand. Throws it down onto the body of Sloane. Sloane pissed off, back up to her feet. Meets a huge combo from the former MMA champion. And a massive slam down. Chloe Adams takes out Xandra Anthony. Trash can down onto her body. Xandra Anthony pops up as well. Chloe Adams rolls her over. Going for a cover on the former MMA champion. Anthony kicks out at 2. Chloe Adams with a massive senton onto the outside. Back in. Sloane catches her. Adams fights right back. Down onto her face. Sloane lays out Chloe Adams. Big trash can shot on Xandra Anthony. Big move. Sloane trying to take her out. Get the elimination and lower the odds. Anthony kicks out once again. Chloe Adams on the outside, gaining her breath, gaining her energy. This is not a good idea. The champion has been left alone for far too long, in my opinion. Floats over. Big clothesline to the legs. Xandra Anthony takes her down. She's got her head trapped. Big move. Drops the head of Sloane off her shoulder. Big elbows. Into the ropes. Chloe Adams drops down. Big drop kick misses. Huge punch to the body now. Big face buster. Off the ropes, Chloe Adams catches Sloane. Xandra Anthony vacates the premise. She takes down Sloane. Kendo stick in hand. Chloe Adams ready to end this right here and now. Going for the cover. Only 2. Chloe Adams waiting for something big. Going for the cover. Only a count of one. Chloe Adams gets the kick out. Xandra Anthony not successful this time. Big kicks to the face from Xandra. Massive elbow. Anthony fighting back against Chloe Adams. Drops her head down onto her knee. Sloane takes her out with a big kick. Into the corner. Big elbows from Chloe Adams. Takes out Sloane. She's going up to the top. Big move. Going for the cover on Sloane. Only two. Xandra Anthony misses the knee. Chloe Adams with another face buster. Kendo stick in hand. Across the arm of Sloane. Snaps it across her face. Big chop across the chest now as well. Into the ropes. Chloe Adams flips her over. Huge clothesline from Xandra Anthony takes out the champion. The champion vacates the premise. Getting out of dodge before she gets pinned. Sloane knocks the kendo stick out of Anthony's hands. Chloe Adams sets up a table. Gets taken out immediately by Sloane. Sloane tries to get her to the ropes. Big reversals, huge elbows. Big chops across the chest as well. Chloe Adams trying to take out Sloane right here and right now. Big move. Xandra Anthony tried to bulldoze once again through Sloane. Sloane catches her this time. Massive suplex on the way. Xandra Anthony slips off the shoulder, takes out their legs. Gets the reversal. Into the ropes, big elbow from Sloane. Chloe Adams gets taken down, or Chloe Adams takes down Sloane now. Once again, trying to set up this table. Throws it down onto the body of Sloane. Big chop to the chest. Bounces her face off the turnbuckle. Chloe Adams now busted wide open. Huge elbows to the body of Chloe. And Xandra Anthony bulldozes once again through Sloane. Standing over the body of their opponent. Big kick to the gut from Chloe Adams. Rolls her over. Going for another cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Adams takes out Xandra Anthony and is one step closer to retaining the championship right here. Huge elbow to the face from Sloane. Going for the roll-up cover out of nowhere. Only two. Chloe Adams able to get out. Kendo stick in hand, shatters across the arm of Chloe Adams. Once again, going for the cover, Sloane. Only two. Once her up on her feet, Sloane's got some bad ideas for the Prime Women's Champion. She's got the table in her hands once again. This table has been used quite a few times in this match. Huge punch to the face, takes out the legs from underneath her. Up to the top. Big move onto the outside. Huge belly drop connects from Sloane. Takes out Chloe Adams. Big kick to the gut. She's got her head trapped. Rolls her over. This could be the end, ladies and gentlemen. Will Chloe Adams lose it all right here, right now? No, she doesn't. Kicks out at 2. Chloe Adams stands up. Sloane helps her to her feet, throws her off the steel steps. Not an ideal situation. Onto the side of the ring, Chloe Adams once again gets helped up to her feet by Sloane, who is just working her around the world at this point. Drops down Sloane. Chloe Adams taking a second to breathe, walking away from the challenger, trying to gather herself, catch her breath. Sloane booking it. On the way to the champion, she catches her. Big move. Huge move on the outside. Bounces the face of Chloe Adams off the outside apron. Big kick to the body. Slams her down. Sloane demonstrating the power once again. Looking for it here. Big standing. Trying to get into the ring. Seems a little confused on how it works. Not sure what's going on here with Sloane. Looking for something big on the outside to Chloe Adams now. She kicks her in the gut. Got the head trapped. Rolls her over once again. Going for the cover. 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Sloane is your new UCW Prime Women's Champion, defeating Chloe Adams and Xandra Anthony to walk away with the title. A great feat in my opinion. An incredible showing of power and performance from this woman right here. Great match. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Where did I put his music if it's not there? What the heck? I'm confused. There we go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. This is for the UCW Prime Championship. Once again, thank you, Jack. Thank you. The ring announcer letting everybody know here what the stakes are. This is a best 2 out of 3 falls. No holds barred match for the UCW Prime Championship. Elijah Baker defends against PikaBoy, the man he beat for the belt. Making their way to the ring first, he is the oldest son of Dad Trainer, the youngest man on the UCW Prime roster. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, he is PikaBoy. Here shocked the world by winning the UCW Prime Championship and then shocked him again by losing it. Looking to right that wrong from Blood Oath almost a month to the day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way through gorilla position, this man has taken UCW by storm. He is Elijah Baker, your UCW Prime Champion, the #1 contender for the UCW Breakdown Prince of Carnage Champion right there. Going on to face John Styles at UCW To The Limit this Sunday.
Every move I make, man, the story gets told. Never had a crew, had to grind on my own. Every step, every hit, yeah, I carved my throne. You can't buy heart, you can't fake my pain. I broke those locks, now I run this game. No leash, no master, no hand on the wheel. The lone wolf's here, and the bite is real. I'm free now, no chain, no chain. I'm built for the fame, no chain, no chain. Every win, every slide, my name, no chain. Was a wolf from the storm, I reign, no chains. I'm free now, no chain, no chain. I'm built for the fame, no chain, no chain. Every win, every scar, my name, no chain. Was a wolf from the storm, I reign, no chain, no chain. Sharp like the edge of a switchblade swing. I'm the reason every bell got that victory ring. Tried to hold me back, but the lock got crushed. Now the whole damn world gotta feel that rush. Ain't no friends in the fight, just predator prey. And I'm still.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the UCW Prime Championship. The best prize you can win on UCW Prime. These two men looking to go to war over it right here, right now. The ring announcer letting everybody know once again what the stakes are. The referee will take the belt momentarily from Elijah Baker. PikaBoy looking across from one of the most dangerous men in UCW. Big drop kick takes him out. Stomps down onto his chest. Off the middle rope, drop kick lands. Huge drop kick misses. Baker gets out of the way. Big drop kick. Both men trying to keep the other one on the ground early on in this one. PikaBoy, big kick to the face. Slides out from underneath the ropes. Kendo stick in hand. Big punch to the face, misses. Both men now throwing blows at each other, trying desperately to get the upper hand on the other. Big slap to the face. Chop to the chest as well. Elijah Baker asking for more from PikaBoy. Catches him with a chop to the body. Huge punch to the face. Both men going back and forth now. Huge haymakers, one after the other. Who will get the upper hand? That is what we will find out. Neither. Both dazed and confused on their feet. PikaBoy just slightly quicker. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Both men trying to get the upper hand early on. Working the body of Elijah Baker. Throws him down, working the head now. Big knee to the face. Connects massively. PikaBoy doing a lot of damage with that one. Big punch to the gut. Into the ropes. Elijah Baker gets out of the way of a massive drop kick from PikaBoy. Throws him into the corner. Going underneath the ring now. He's looking for another weapon. Steel chair in hand. Across the face of PikaBoy. Doing a lot of damage to the former champion. Going for a cover quite early, in my opinion. Only a count of one. Pulls him into the middle of the ring. Big punch to the face. Throws him into the corner. Big move from Elijah Baker. He's putting it together, showing the strength. Big scoop slam from PikaBoy from Elijah Baker. Huge punch. Catches him again. Big move. PikaBoy showing off a little bit of his own strength, throwing Elijah Baker up into the air. Big punch to the face. German suplex lands. Ripcord lariat takes him down. Baker goes up to the middle rope now. Misses the big move off the middle rope. Belly drop doesn't connect. PikaBoy slams the chair down, showing a little bit of frustration, a little bit of aggression towards Elijah Baker, where he takes him out with a spear. Just like his dad. Is that enough? Only 2. He's in the corner. He's ready, looking for something big. Baker stands up. He goes off the ropes. DDT lands. Stomps down onto his arm. PikaBoy stomping on the body of Elijah Baker. Drops PikaBoy down onto his head. Big shoulder tackle, barely connects. Elijah Baker's got him up on his shoulders though. Spins him around. Drops him right back down. PikaBoy not in a good position for victory. Only 2. Massive kick to the face from PikaBoy. And a big elbow to the back as well. Into the ropes. Drops down. Huge drop kick, misses. Gets out of the way of nothing. Elijah Baker throws him over his shoulders. PikaBoy gets out of the way. Down onto the steel chair. Big moves to the body. Shots across the arm as well with the kendo stick. Shatters it across the back of Elijah Baker. Eats the kick to the top of the head though. Flips over his back. Big spear once again from PikaBoy. Going for another cover. Only 2. PikaBoy thought he had him there. Big punch to the top of the head. Rolls around from the back. Takes his forearm to his back now. Got him up on his shoulder. Bounces him off the turnbuckle. PikaBoy busted wide open. Steel chair now in hand. Baker goes up to the top. Double axe handle misses. Big punch to the body connects. PikaBoy now in the driver's seat. Steel chair making its way back into play. Across the arms and the body of Elijah Baker. Back into the ring. Up to the top. Huge belly drop misses. PikaBoy. Big misstep. Elijah Baker meets him with a boot to the face to make up for it. Down onto his face. Massive damage from Elijah Baker to PikaBoy. Both men need to get back into the ring before we have a count-out situation in this 2 out of 3 falls match. PikaBoy gets him up on his shoulders. Big reversal from Elijah. Huge elbows to the head. Punch to the body now. Into the barricade. Once again, back into the barricade. Elijah Baker falls down onto the mat. We are at a count of 9, ladies and gentlemen. This match needs to get back into the ring. Apparently we were only at 8. Could have swore he said 8 twice. PikaBoy up to the top rope. Baker trying to stand. Big drop kick lands. Sounds good, Smokey. Sounds good. Going for the cover. PikaBoy. 3. Elijah Baker getting the first fall on himself. PikaBoy just needs one more to get the victory. Big drop kick lands. Up on his shoulders, Elijah Baker fighting back as best he can. Huge move sends the back of PikaBoy against the barricade. Into the steel steps. Up to the top. Huge belly drop misses from Elijah Baker this time. PikaBoy gets out of the way. Big neck breaker on the outside. count of 3, PikaBoy grabs a kendo stick from underneath the ring. Across the arms now of Elijah Baker, doing a lot of damage. Throws him onto the outside once again. Baker goes spilling. PikaBoy up to the top rope. Huge elbow drop, misses, restarts the count. PikaBoy back up to his feet. Steel chair in hand. Elijah Baker still not moving very well. Massive elbow drop connects. Another one. Up to the top rope, possibly again for PikaBoy. He's awaiting Elijah Baker to stand. This would be a hell of a way for this match to end. It might piss me off enough to restart it. Up to 9, Elijah Baker up to his feet. He needs to get into the ring right now. A count of 10, but there's no disqualifications. Elijah Baker makes his way back onto the side of the ring. The count restarts by the grace of the gods. Into the barricade. Down a huge elbow drop. Elijah Baker walking around the outside of the ring. Kendo stick in hand. Across the body. Big punch to the face. Once again at a count of 8. Both men need to make their way into the ring. Elijah Baker catches PikaBoy at the count of 9. Get into the ring, gentlemen. There are no disqualifications in this match, so the countouts don't matter. Elijah Baker, we're up to 11. I think I put 20 counts on. Big kick to the gut. Baker down onto the outside. They just don't care. Yeah, no, I think I turned 20 counts on. That could be why they don't care. Elijah heads back into the ring. A count of 15 on PikaBoy. If he gets disqualified, that will tie the count. Baker heads back outside, resets the count. An honorable man. PikaBoy catches Elijah, gets him back into the ring, heads back underneath it, looking for another kendo stick. Across the leg. Going for the cover, PikaBoy. Only 2. Elijah Baker needs 2 falls to win. PikaBoy only needs 1 more to get the victory. Big drop off the top. Huge PikaBoy splash. Is this going to be the end of Elijah Baker's reign? 3. Ladies and gentlemen, PikaBoy wins back the Prime Championship. Smokey, if you missed any of it, do not worry, brother. It will be on YouTube either tomorrow or Friday, I promise. PikaBoy wins back the Prime Championship, ladies and gentlemen, in what was an incredible showing of talent and strength. A great match from both of those men. PikaBoy walks back out, Prime Champion, righting the wrong of UCW Blood Oath.
Footsteps echo on the stone. Climbing paths, I claim my throne. The rock crowd shakes the
Ladies and gentlemen, to start off the night, we had Vintora in his UCW debut. Picking, well, I don't know why he did all that outside the ring. Should have did it in the ring. Yeah, he did all those finishers, all that crazy shit outside. Vintora walks out with the Prime Internet Champion, defeating Harrison Rose, the champion, as well as Mike Esma and Nicholas Lancer. Mike Esma in his UCW debut as well. Shawn Hunter got defeated by Reckless Tom Richards and Con Ra. Con Ra walking out with the briefcase this time. He is now your primetime briefcase holder. Scott Taylor fought valiantly until the very end where he almost took out Darren Briggs. But Darren Briggs walked out with the Junior Heavyweight Championship and will go into next week as a temporary champion where Jimmy Dice, Ethan Omega, and Darren Briggs will all 3 have a triple threat elimination match to decide your new Junior Heavyweight Champion. Sloane walked out with the UCW Prime Women's Championship, defeating Xandra Anthony and the former champion, Chloe Adams. And then, ladies and gentlemen, in your main event of the evening of UCW Prime, PikaBoy won back the UCW Prime Championship against Elijah Baker in one of the best matches that we've seen on UCW Prime ever. It's been a great show, guys. Let's find somebody to raid so I can get on out of here, get something to drink.
Party tonight. It's a Twitch raid, baby, light it up. From the shadows, we rise up. Flood the chat, we don't.
Let's go raid Radcore. Let's go say hi to the man Radcore, shall we?
Chat go out like a lion's roar. They spamming W's, we breaking the floor. Let's go out like a rocket and fly. We raid the stream, it's a party tonight. It's a Twitch raid, baby, light it up. From the shadows.
I don't really get the opportunity to raid him very often. Oh, is he in the BRB?
I'll look into it.
Maybe. We might raid that. I don't know.
Party tonight. It's a Twitch raid, baby, light it up. From the shadows, we rise up. Flood the chat, we don't play no games. Say the name, say the name, say the name. Chat go out like a lion's roar.
Or Clown. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I think Rad's ending before him, and Rad might raid into him. But I'm trying to figure out if Rad is...
That's where to start. Is get you to a point where you got $1,000 in savings.
We're gonna raid Rad. We're gonna raid Rad. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great night. I love you all dearly. Have fun. Be safe. Make good choices. Go show Rad some love. Bye.